Hey everyone, Dawn here with the Book Vandal Shop. I have a journal share for you today. This is the Edith Holden journal I've been working on for quite some time. Was supposed to be a smaller one, but it has turned into a bit of a tome size, I would say. This is the spine. So I've got great big ribs back here in the spine. Embossed cover, floral, with gold gilding on the floral pattern. I'm grabbing a ruler here. We measure just about a little over 8 on the cover that way, about 9.5 that way, and it stands a full 4 inches tall, maybe a little bit over 4, about 4.25 inches tall. So it is a big book. This is an actual piece of vintage costume jewelry that has been, it's 2 pieces. The base piece was sewn through the cover of the book, and the stitches are hidden now. And then the top piece here was glued on with E6000 glue, so it's not going anywhere. But I want to make sure that this base piece was really, you know, it's sewn on, so it's not going anywhere. The glue isn't going to pop off. We've got some decorations here: butterfly charm, key, piece of ribbon, some sari silk, and hardcover. I believe this is 3 thicknesses of the graphics medium weight chipboard, so very hard, stiff cover. And for this one, I chose to do eyelets holding the ribbons, so that would be more secure when you tie it closed, so you're not ripping the end paper on the inside. So let's dive into this thing, and it is huge, so if you need to pause and go get a cup of tea, you might want to do that. So, and I will try to make sure this stays in frame all the time, but this sucker is big. I had to change my whole camera setup that I normally have, and I'm working off of a tripod because it's so big. So we have an Ex Libri label here in the front. I went with some gold foil paper in the front to match the gold foil on the outside. So, all right, let's get started. Trimming. Edith Holden title page from her book. Okay. Got a pocket and a journaling card. Some stamping. Sorry, I have to keep moving it. It's kind of big. All right, and on this page, we've got a page out of her book. And then I clipped on, it's just a little journaling tag. Lots of little places to journal in this book. Although it is a kind of cumbersome, this is more of a lookbook than your everyday type of journaling journal. So that is not at all what this book is intended for. This is kind of one of them pretty books, or lookbooks, what I call them, where their function is to be pretty more than to be efficient journaling space. So there's a little corner flip up, so for some hidden journaling. Stitching on the back side, we have fabric ruffle. Bit of embellishing on the page, juniper berries. These book pages here are out of a gardening book, so they're all about plants and birds and whatnot. Okay, over here, paper clipped with a Tim Holtz clip is one of those envelopes that we made in one of the Craft With Me videos. And some paper. Lots of machine stitching in this book, so a lot of texture. Machine stitching again. That is holding on this. This is not paper. This is a ribbon trim type stuff I found. So it's like a silky cloth feeling stuff. More embellishing in the corner. Okay, book page. And then that book page folds out. And then there's a pocket here that holds some paper. Dog's not happy. Okay. All right. Another journaling card. More machine stitching around. There's machine stitching all over this book. Okay, and then each one of these signatures, I didn't show you in the beginning, is covered in a file folder or cardstock like signature cover. So these are heavy duty. Okay, and this is made to look like an envelope. And then that pops up like that. So you have some paper, more paper to write in. It's just tucked there in that pocket. Another journaling card here with a tab. This is like Edith Holden Overload. It is very, very embellished. Sometimes you just like to go overboard, I guess. Okay, we've got some punched edges there to make that look pretty. And then this is one of those stack pockets. So we've got a great big journaling card in the back. Left blank so you can write on the back of them. And there's this one. And next, one that's a little bit shorter. And then the shortest one. And if you notice, I'll go back to the back. This is where the poem starts. Okay, so that's the first stanza. This is the next stanza of the poem. The third stanza of the poem. And then this is the end of the poem. So, I've kept that poem in its entirety. Okay. More machine stitching around all the edges here. Machine stitching again, some embellishing, paper placemat, more machine stitching, and a pocket, the journaling card. Okay, and then that machine stitching holds on this trim, and then on this trim we have a little snippet pin. So we've got some sari silk, some of that ribbon, some organza ribbon, and a little charm that says time. So I got that idea from Artie Mays. Okay, and that's the center of our signature. And that's just embellished on there. Like it might be a little dark on this side. Let me tip that light up a little bit more. I don't know if that helps at all or not. There we go. I don't know if that helped, but okay. And then this is clipped on this page. It's just a little tag, little flip. I just put over the page edge. Oop, paper clipped it on more than one paper. we have another fabric ruffle here, stitched on the bottom. The Edith Holden book pages are in there. The ones that are bound are in their entirety. They're the whole size of what they were in the book. I didn't trim them down. Another fabric ruffle here. Some journaling lines, a bit of a poem or something. Okay, some lace. All right, and then this is a double pocket. So this journaling card slides behind that. And then there's this journaling card that slides behind that part. Okay, this is the center of our book, and this may look familiar to you. This is the insert that we made together in one of the tutorials when we were working with file folders. So there's two little tags here in the front. If you've noticed so far, all I've used is cards, journaling cards, not tags, and that is because journaling cards, I think, have more function than tags do. I think they have more space for writing and just serve a greater purpose. So we're going to open this up. Like I said, this is the center of the book. Here on this first pocket, we have a card that opens up. Okay, lots of machine stitching and some layering going on. All right, that goes in that first pocket. Then we open it up. And we've got this nice pretty spread. Turn the camera a little bit. There we are. Okay, and then this flips out, and then this one flips out. So here in the center we have 4 tags. Nice big long tags. These here in the back. Fully embellished. Okay. And then over here we have a pocket and a journaling card. Okay. And on this side we have another side pocket and journaling card. Okay, and that folds up. And then, let me pull this closer. Sorry, I am not used to working with doing a journal share with a book this big, but it is a chunky one. There we go. You can look at my twine over there in the corner. This is really so it's brighter because my countertop's so dark. Okay, and then flip this over, and we have in this pocket another pull out, embellished on both sides, and fully functional for journaling. It goes in there, got some snippets of fabric, and then this would just tie back closed. Okay? All right, next signature. This is number 4. This pulls out, okay, and then tucks behind there. And then this, you can journal on this. This is a fabric ruffle. And then you can fold it over and you can journal on this side as well. And then this would just tie back. Okay, next side we have another pocket, another journaling card. Okay, I tried to put machine stitching in a lot of places just for that texture. Okay, and then this one has like a fabric hinge where it's put into the signature, and you'll see the other side of it over here in a minute. Okay, and we've got a little bit of trim right here. And then when you fold it over, we have another paper, another Edith Holden paper, but this is a pocket. So I did not put anything in this, but it is a pocket that you could store papers and letters, whatnot in. Okay. Embellished. Okay. Some bees from the garden. Okay. Then we have what we have here is a tag that flips up. So you have journaling on these two spaces here, and it is attached, it's glued down. Okay, and then this pulls out. So that just slides in right behind there. More of that trim that's been sewn on. We've got some edging here. Some more machine stitching, some cute birds here. You see in the pages here, birds in your garden, means of attracting birds. So that's why I chose to put birds there instead of flowers. Okay, just have a little bit more embellishing on this page, on a paper doily. Okay, there's the back side of that, that other paper that had the cloth hinge in it. So it's right there. Okay. On the back side of that is another of those tags. You could move these around wherever you want them. I just randomly place them in there. Okay, more edging. All right, another journaling card. Bit of that lace. Tried to put a lot of layering and textures in this book. Okay, more of that green vine stuff and stitching, and then this makes a pretty double spread here with the purple on each side. Okay, and then this here, this is a pocket. And this is like a little mini journal, little notebook. So if you open this up, we've got some vellum, we've got a little pocket, and lots of mismatched papers in here. Okay, some more vellum in the back, and another pocket. So it's a little notebook. Goes right inside there. Back side is trimmed with lace and embellished. Some more machine stitching. And machine stitching again. Okay, and then on this page, on the back side, I've just clipped in using one of those Tim Holtz, I don't remember what they're called, what kind of clips they are. Okay, this is another one of those envelopes we made during the Craft With Me video, making Edith Holden envelopes, I think is what it was. So it's just another little mini journal filled with tea-dyed paper, fully embellished, machine stitched. Little pull-out tag goes in the pocket here. And I left the back blank on that so that way we could, you could journal on that. And then this wraps around. And just clip it back in there or put it anywhere you want. Promise we're almost done. This is the last signature. Told you it was a big book. Okay, some more embellishing. Another fabric ruffle. This is some, oops, I'm so sorry. This is some vintage trim that my mother had from, oh gosh, I think it's from the 80s. I don't know. She gave it to me out of a bunch of stuff she used to have. I remember it being in her sewing box when I was a kid. So, and then this is a double pocket. I did not add anything to it just because it was just getting chunky and you wouldn't have anywhere to put your own things in there. So that goes in there. Or I've got another pocket here and you can journal on the front there. There's some embellishing up there. Some trim. Okay, almost done, almost done. Some more trim here and a little bit more paper. And then this is the back of our signature, embellished. We have a journaling card here. and a journaling card here on this little card, and then there's a little pocket on it that holds a piece of paper. And that just tucks away in there. And then there's the back side and my book label that I always put in the back. So, and then the cover, I heavily distressed it, stained it up, made it look worn. Alrighty, well, thanks for watching. I don't know that this one will be available to the public. I do have 2 people already interested in it, so it's more than likely sold, but I did want to share it with all of you so that you could see it. So if you haven't already, please subscribe below, or please subscribe and comment below. Also, I'm on Instagram, Facebook, and Etsy, all under the same name, The Book Vandal Shop, all one word. All right, everybody, I will speak to you all really soon. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.